changing water. In this video, we will learn about 3 things. Number 1, how plastic harms water, animals and plants. Number 2, which way does the water flow? Number 3, what is the shape of the water? So let's start. How plastic harms water, animals and plants. My dear learners, if you look around, you will see plastic of some sort. You're wearing clothes that are partially made up of plastic. So is your mobile phones. Much of your food and many drinks come in plastic containers like bags or bottles. And without a doubt, most toys are plastic. My dear learners, have you ever thought, where does the plastic waste goes after we discard them into the dustbin? Unfortunately, it goes into the water bodies like lakes, oceans and sea, and it's causing water pollution. Water plastic is becoming a serious problem because it has caused many water animals and plants to be choked to death. Marine animals often confuse it with the food and consume it. For example, turtles mistakenly eat the plastic and plastic blocks their digestive system, which leads to their death. Furthermore, thousands of sea animals and birds like albatrosses and dolphins gets entangled up in old fishing gear and starve to death. Not only this, but plants also die owing to the effect of plastic in the soil. Floating ocean plastic sinks to the sea floor or ends up on beaches all around the world. People don't see the rubbish on the sea floor, but the animals accidentally eat it and die. Another effect of plastic pollution is that it is equally harmful for humans. Toxic chemicals leach out of plastic and are found in the blood and tissue of nearly all of us. Exposure to them is linked to cancers, birth defects, impaired immunity, endocrine disruption, and other ailments. The list of horrible facts about plastic goes on and on. So, my dear learners, what are we doing to make things better? How can we save our oceans, rivers, lakes, and sea? Yes, we can save our waters by following 4 strategies. The 4 strategies are reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. Reduce means to use less of an item, that is plastic. For example, we should use cloth bags instead of using single-use plastic every time we go to market. And therefore, we can reduce the amount of plastic in our daily lives. Next is reuse. Reuse means to use an item more than once before throwing it into the trash. For example, we can use a cotton cloth for wrapping our chapatis in a tiffin box instead of using aluminium foil. Cotton cloth is both safe and reusable. And in this way, we can again save our environment. Next is recycle. Recycle means using an item again and again in another form rather than throwing it away. For example, a plastic yogurt cup could be rinsed out and used as a water cup. And we can also make art using discarded plastic bottles, bags, cup, and cutlery. Next is recover. Recover means changing waste into useful products, such as compost or energy. Compost can be made by collecting kitchen and garden waste and leaving it to rot. Compost is a plant food. My dear learners, we should always sort the waste we generate at home and school. Waste sorting means to put different kinds of waste in different garbage bags labeled as plastics, metal, glass, and paper, so that it becomes easy for us to recycle, reuse, and recover. So these were some ways by which we can reduce the plastic waste and save our environment. Now, let's see the next topic, flow of water. My dear learners, have you ever noticed where does the water flow on a hill? Does it move uphill or downhill? Yes, my dear learners, water always flows downhill. Why? Because of the gravity. Now, what is gravity? Gravity is the Earth's pull that keeps us on the ground. So, my dear learners, water always flows downhill because Earth pulls the water downwards. Let's see the last topic. Water changes shape. My dear learners, do you know what is the shape of the water? Is it square shaped? Is it rectangular shaped? Round shaped? Or any other shape? My dear learners, water has no specific shape. It will always take the shape of the container it is poured into. It changes shape. For example, if we pour water into the round-shaped tub, it will become round in shape. And if we pour water into the rectangular-shaped tub, it will become rectangular in shape. That is why, my dear learners, rivers, lakes and seas have different shapes. Water constantly changes shape. I hope you understood the topics we discussed in the video. I'll meet you next time. Till then, stay happy and healthy. Bye-bye.